HOA neighbors accused me of stealing 84 apple trees, had me arrested. I sued them for $4 million lies. This is the moment my nightmare neighbors were arrested for falsely accusing me of stealing 84 apple trees from them. I decided to plant a fruit tree as a tribute to my grandmother who passed away last year. I chose a variety of apple trees and planted them in the front strip of my property. My intention was to share the harvest with my neighbors. A few weeks after planting the trees, I received a letter from my HOA stating that I had violated the rules by planting too many trees and that I had to remove some of them. I tried to explain that the trees were a replacement for the ones that were already there, and that I even had permission from the arborist, but they didn't care. They gave me an ultimatum to remove the trees or face fines. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, my nightmare neighbors decided to take matters into their own hands. They wrote a false police report accusing me of stealing 84 apple trees from their property and had me arrested. I was so shocked and outraged that I decided to sue them for $4 million. In my lawsuit, I alleged that my neighbors and the HOA conspired to deprive me of my constitutional rights and maliciously prosecuted me. I also sued the HOA for failing to protect my property and allowing my neighbors to trespass on my land. After filing the lawsuit, I continued to receive threatening letters and emails from my neighbors. They tried to intimidate me into dropping the case, but I was determined to hold them accountable for their actions. Finally, the day of the court hearing arrived. I presented my evidence and witnesses to support my claim. The judge heard the arguments and ultimately ruled in my favor. The judge found that my neighbors and the HOA were liable for my damages and awarded me $4 million in compensation. The court ordered that my neighbors pay for the cost of the trees, removal of the trees, my legal fees, and $2 million for emotional distress. My neighbors and the HOA were shocked and horrified by the verdict. They tried to appeal the decision, but their attempts were unsuccessful. In the end, my neighbors were arrested and taken away in handcuffs. They were charged with filing a false police report and trespassing. The HOA was dissolved, and my property was returned to me free and clear of all liens and encumbrances. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.